Match reaction, Manchester United 5, Leicester 2. There has been some news coming across social media in the last hour regarding Ruben Amorim, which I do want to get your opinions and yours out there later on in the video, so stay tuned for that one. But first of all, your thoughts on that game tonight?
Well, you've got to give it the two sides. They came out there, both wanted to play attacking football, and that was great to see. Both sides went for it, didn't matter. The goals were scored tonight, and the gloom of the week has just been lifted inside that ground, and I think them fans in there appreciated how both sides approached the team, approached the game. Both wanted to attack, both wanted to score, lots of open spaces, and it was a really good game, entertaining game, shall I say. Leicester had nothing to lose. United, they had everything to lose, but they played an open, attacking game, and I like that tonight.
Yeah. Few cheers, 5 goals, celebrate a win as well. Cracking goal by Casemiro, that though, wasn't it? That deserves a mention.
Well, listen, that goal, absolutely cracking goal, and it lifted the gloom. Fans were coming to Old Trafford tonight, and they were down, the shoulders were down, and everything. It's been bad, one thing after another, and that Casemiro goal lifted the crowd. I mean, at times, to be honest with you, throughout the game, it was like the fans got behind of what they were seeing, and at times it felt like a party mood and that. But that's because it was an open game. Both sides gave each other space to play football, and it was, like I say, it was a change. It won't be like that on Sunday against Chelsea, and it certainly won't be like that against Leicester when we play them. They made 9 changes tonight. They came at it tonight, but it'd be a different game, and it will be tough against Leicester, and it certainly will be tough on Sunday. Whether these players can adapt to that after tonight, it's going to be interesting to see. Me personally, I think it's going to be very, very tough. But tonight, the gloom was lifted.
I totally agree. It'll probably be more difficult playing Leicester next week in the Premier League than it was tonight in the Carabao Cup. But is there anything that you didn't already know, or anything that you actually learnt tonight that we didn't know this season?
Listen, what didn't I know? I didn't learn anything. I don't think anyone learned anything. I was just talking to someone before, and they were saying to me, well, what was the setup? What was the tactics in that? And I just said to him, there's no setup, there's no tactics tonight. It's carnage and chaos. Go out there and enjoy themselves. I think that's what Ruud van Nistelrooy has said. He's got a couple of games now, according to all the rumours out there. He will be here for a few games. And I think he's just sent him out there and say, go and enjoy yourself. Go and enjoy the crowd and that. Leicester are coming here. They've got nothing to lose. They will play open football. So let's get some goals. And that's been the problem, hasn't it? Yeah. No goals.
Yeah, I thought Agati, though, brought a bit of pace into that midfield, though, tonight, and good to see him get a start as well, though.
Yeah, you look Agati, and it was good. Lots of other players had pace tonight because they had the space and that. Listen, I don't want to go in on 1 or 2 players. There's no point going in. It was the type of game. It was set up just for open, free-flowing football, and there was a few players there. They didn't really go straight in, and I don't actually think players wanted to go in hard, tackle, but I did expect a little bit more from certain players. But I can't moan about it. We've won. The gloom has been lifted, and it was an open game. I looked at all the families and everything going there tonight, and I was just hoping they would produce something, and they have. The players, that dressing room, listen, that dressing room will be happy. Ruud van Nistelrooy will be happy, but he knows he's got a lot of work to do. He's got 4 games here, and let's hope he does well. He gets this team playing football. But the system, I don't know what the system's going to be with these players. It's been very tough under Eric Ten Hag to even understand at times. We've been wide open in midfield, and tonight we was wide open in midfield. But what it was, it didn't matter that we was wide open. The class of the players tonight was way above Leicester City, so they weren't worried about it.
The mighty Leicester City, just like the mighty Southampton, the mighty Barnsley, the mighty Brentford, who we've got points against, and beat this season, but it's not been good enough, has it, against the other teams. Now, talk about that news today out on social media, and I'm sure a lot of you out there have seen the same reports stating that it could be as early as tomorrow that Amorim is official as the Manchester United manager, but is expected to stay at Sporting until at least the 10th of November when they play Sporting Braga. So that's where the international break then kicks in after that.
Yeah, it's this 30-day release clause. I mean, you've got to look at Sporting Lisbon with Amorim. There's a lot of people coming with him. The reports, what I've seen, there's maybe 5, maybe 6 staff members coming from Sporting Lisbon. So you've got to understand there is a problem there, replacing the manager, replacing all the staff, and then it works the same way here at Manchester United. There's a lot of staff members what are going to be leaving. Now, with all them people coming, there is no room, by all accounts from these reports, that Ruud van Nistelrooy will be here after the 10th when that international break comes. So these 4 games, it looks like Ruud will be in charge in that, and there'll be a lot more changes going on. I didn't expect him to come in straight away. I did think that there was a lot of problems bringing other people from Sporting Lisbon, and he needed his guarantees. When you listened to him the other night, he wanted everything sorted out before he moved, and it looks like the international break, here he comes.
So carry on Ruud then for the next 3 games. But like you say, they're a team of 6 in what I'm seeing across social media. Let me know what you think out there as well. But I can't really see Ruud and other staff members still being here, because we know how much Sir Jim likes a bit of cost cutting, and he won't have people just standing about doing nothing with their hands in their pockets, will he?
No, he loves the cost cutting, and he's not going to have people hanging about. And Ruud van Nistelrooy, as far as I'm concerned, won't be hanging about. His assistant manager, he's going to move down. No, they're not going to find him a place to move down. You read the notes today. We spoke about it, of what Ruud van Nistelrooy said, how proud he is, how dignified, what a man and all that, and how much Manchester United mean. Well, you don't move down and down when he's already been a coach, when he's already been a manager. So there's a lot of people, even down to the medical staff. Amorim is bringing even his own medical staff. So that's good, but he needs the people with him to trust, because at the end of the day, when you look at what goes on in there, right, there's not many people you can trust in there. So he's bringing a proper big team with him, and there's a proper big team getting moved out, and that means all the coaching staff, what was brought here in the summer. So Sir Jim Ratcliffe, Ineos, they had all the plans going forward. Them plans just been smashed away. We start again, and let's hope for the next couple of games Ruud van Nistelrooy can sort of get these players out there to play a bit of football, let the crowd, because we're at home in these games. We've got 3 home games. The crowd there enjoyed it today, party time at times. So let's see if the crowd can get up for it, and let's all get behind Ruud van Nistelrooy, because this man is proper dignified in the way he's acting, and he loves Man United. So at the end of the day, 3 games. The crowd has got to get behind him. You can't be critical of that game tonight. You can't be critical of what anything Ruud van Nistelrooy does. That team is what the team is. We're in this position because of them players. Do I expect a big bounce going forward? No, I don't. Not from these players. They know themselves. They went out there tonight, played a game of football, expansive football, attack. They attacked, but United's class tonight was way above them. But it's going to be difficult. But the fans have to stick with it and understand Ruud van Nistelrooy, 3 games. Let's get behind him, and let's get behind this team and this club. And then let's see when Amorim comes in what goes on.
Yeah, club might be in a different place if we had more Van Nistelrooys inside the club, on the pitch, in how he actually feels about Manchester United. And if he does leave Manchester United, I'm sure he'll be a manager, and a successful one, somewhere else. Go out there, get some experience, and who knows in the future what might happen. But thanks for joining us, everyone. Let us know your thoughts and reactions on the game tonight, and also that bit of news as well on Ruben Amorim. And we'll see you again tomorrow. Smash that like button as well. Thank you.